Hey, what's up, everybody? Comic Book Addict here again for another review. I'm doing a lot of these tonight, but I'm reading and then reviewing. It's fresh in my mind. Alright, so today's next review, Infinity, number 2. Alright, so I read this, and at one part I got real confused, and I'm not entirely sure what... I read it a few times, and I still don't really know what's going on. But mostly, we start off at the peak, which is Sword's headquarters. And Thanos' army just butt rushes it, and it doesn't take it out of the sky, but pretty much just turns it off. And they're like, oh shit. And they're like, oh, we're boned. So that was it. It wasn't super interesting. You just got to see why Sword isn't trying to stop them. So you got to see why Sword didn't stop Thanos' army. So they go into a review of the attacks on Earth. They go through the attacks on Wakanda, which was a victory. They go through the mutants of the Xavier Institute and how Namor has pretty much bowed to the member of the Black Order and telling her where the last remaining Infinity Gem is. And then we go to where the Inhumans are. I can't pronounce where they live. It's a floating city. And this was the most intense part of the comic, for sure. If anything you want to pick this comic up, is definitely for the Inhumans. I really hope. I might just start reading Inhumans because of Infinity, because the Inhumans are ballin'. So Black Bolt is their leader, and after reading this, I don't think he's actually allowed to speak, or his voice will blow you to hell. So he's one of the Black Order's members, Glaive, I think his name is Calivus Glaive or something. He is talking to Medusa, and Black Bolt is kind of like sitting there like a boss in the dark almost. And Thanos wants a tribute. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's not pretty. Medusa's like, why don't we just kill you right now? And Glaive is like, well, no one here fears death. I'll tell you how much we fear death. How much do you fear death? And then the guys just fucking kill themselves. Pardon my language. Guy just cuts his own throat, and all his bodyguards die. I was like, whoa. So he's pretty much saying, you can kill me, but they'll be back. Someone else will come back with the same. So they want a tribute. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but wow. Then they go to Deep Space review and how they got beaten back. The surviving Avengers, or the Avengers that were together, go to this space dock where fellow Avenger the Smasher Shi'ar is there, and the Galactor, I think his name is Galactor. He's the leader of the Shi'ar, and he's like, today I don't want to run anymore. Today we have victory. And then we go to the weirdest part. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I think it was another ex-Nihilo who had killed himself on a planet, and it wiped out the planet somehow. That's one part I was really confused on. So maybe someone can... I read it a few times, so I don't really know what's going on. But that's the only part that kind of confused me. So then we go to the last part of the comic, which is the Illuminati. The Illuminati meet. Black Bolt calls them forth, somehow teleports them there. So you have the Illuminati, who is Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, Iron Man, Namor, Black Panther, and Beast. So they are meeting, and he tells them that Thanos' army has come to him wanting a tribute. Nasty what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. and it ends with that. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I'm not gonna ruin it for you because it's probably the coolest part of the comic. So if I was gonna give this a review of a rating, that's the word I was looking for. If I was gonna give it a rating, I would probably give it 6.5 because maybe 6 because it was good, but the one part was really confusing and I didn't know what was going on at one point. So, but I do want to. I'm still gonna read this because it's still really interesting, and I give it a 6.5, maybe 7. But that's about it. This is the review for Infinity. Again, if you in the comments below, tell me if you want more, less, and also give me your thoughts on Infinity #2 if you've read it, and if you haven't, go. I suggest go pick it up, just for the majority of it is enjoyable. This one part I was kind of confused. I might be too stupid. You never know. But that's about it. Comic Book Addict signing off. Till my next review. Peace.